Hey, what's going on, everyone? Back for this LOL slate for Monday. 3-game slate. Happy Easter to everybody watching this video right now. Hopefully, you guys have had a good day so far. And hopefully, tonight can be even better with this slate. Last night did not cash as I had a lot of Gen G and they lost somehow. But that's what happens in LOL. But looking to get back on track today with this slate. It's 3 games. It's pretty straightforward. Like, you want to stack TES against V5s on the slate. So always want to stack against them. And then you have RNG, looks like a great stack as well. In the first game, ES could be like a contrarian stack. I don't think they'll be super popular. I think a lot of people focus on the other two teams. But it is a pretty easy slate to put together like a cash lineup. For tournaments, there's ways to be different. But let's get started here. You can drop a like down below. Subscribe if you have not already. Follow on Twitter at the DFS Process. And if you want to join, you can visit the website. Links in description. Starting off here at Captain, a lot to like at Captain here. Draftkings has a lot of the players from ES, Crying, and Wink. Don't mind either one of them, but I think focusing on TES is a great strategy today. I like Knight a lot, and speaking of TES, they have changed their starting lineup tonight. Jackie Love is making his start tonight, as well as QQ is not starting today. They are starting Uengia at support, so you got 2 cheap options, or 2 guys that maybe some people will overlook because they haven't started. So hopefully, some people don't pay attention to the starting lineups. It's kind of tough to find them, but on Twitter, that was announced that those 2 will be starting today. So just want to let you guys know that. Starting off here at Captain, I like Knight a lot at 11-4. Jackie Love, I think, makes for a nice captain too at 11-1. I like players from RNG, Yahoo at 10-8. Even don't mind going with like Karsa if you want. But we'll be spending up a little bit today. You could even go Betty if you want on captain, but I like Knight at 11-4. Coming off a couple losses, hopefully this changed the starting lineup, gets the team rejuvenated. But really, this is a lock win for them. Great spot after struggling the last 2 games to just take all the frustration out against V5. So Knight looking like one of my favorite plays on the night. No pun intended there, as I might add. Top lane, looking at 369, looking pretty good, 6,800. Lang X, also another guy to consider, a little bit cheaper there at 64. And then I will focus on TES, ES, and RNG are the 3 teams I'm going to be playing or will want to play. Might just do like a 4-3 stack if I can, but if I had to pick 3 teams to target, those would be the 3 teams. At jungler, I like Karsa a lot, 7,000, and I think you could go with XLB as well at 6,600. Over at mid lane, I like Crying definitely. He just has a ton of upside, so he's always in play. And then Yahoo at 7,200 also looks pretty good. Going back to jungler, or going back to top lane, Lang X is probably the guy that I would have here, 6,400, just like the price point on him. Now we're on to ADC. I love Jackie Love. Also, no pun intended there. 7,400 for him, just making his first start. Could see a little bit lower ownership just because of that, and some people might even play Photic. But 7,400 for him just looks fine. It's just an amazing spot, cheap, and he's supposed to be a good player, so I want to see how he looks tonight. And support-wise, no QQ. Today it's going to be Uengia. It's 8,400, a guy that's just too cheap. I'm going to be playing him for sure at support. And then team-wise, you know which teams to play. You play TES, RNG, or E-Star. Don't feel like going to be playing any of the other 3 teams at team today just because I don't think they'll win. On FanDuel for this slate, starting off here at Captain, they have Photic. They don't even have Jackie Love on their player pool. They are lacking behind. FanDuel, get on your game. So can't even play him, but I like Knight still. I always like Knight at like 1.5x on FanDuel if I like the team a lot, just because he's always underpriced. 9K for a guy that, he's had 2 down games, but before that he was just rolling with like 100 plus points and high 80s, high 90s. So I think he'll get back to that today. Top lane, I like 369. I like Lang X, 8,500. Lang X probably will go with the same players on both sites at those positions. At jungler, I like The same player as Karsa, pretty nicely priced here. XLB also nicely priced. At mid lane, you have Xiao Hu at 8,900, probably the guy that I would try to get if you can't get up to crying at 96. ADC wise, don't have much of options. You have Wink at 10.3, and you have Betty. I like Betty to round out that stack, or to stack with Lang X here. And then support wise, at least FanDuel does have UNG at 7,500, looking like the best play, probably the best like projected player, and he's not even the most expensive player, so will be popping in a lot of systems, in projection systems if you use that. But I just like the price tag on him, and any team facing off against V5, you want to stack them up. Team-wise, RNG is a little bit cheaper. They look fine here. If you can get up to TES, they look good as well. But FanDuel has ES as the most expensive team on a lot of these positions. I like the other two teams a little bit more than them, but that's just my opinion. And that's kind of it for this slate. It's 3 games, not a ton to talk about, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Sure, drop a like if you did, and good luck tonight.